Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Rafael Varane. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Lahm. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vieira. And here's Platini. He's having a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Mbappe really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told, he knows.
Messi. Platini has a look and plays it forward. Nesta gets the foot in and wins the ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mbappe! Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Gullit. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. No, that's been intercepted. Yamal. Now it's Gullit. Now, can they get him away? Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's...
And he shoots! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive.
Decent chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a good run down the left. And it's Gattuso. Bale is in a really good position out wide. Bale made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, 1-0 the score. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, has a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Vieira, played out wide, back into the middle. Oh, cracking shot at goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Varane gets over and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And the pass is intercepted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Yamal. Now it's Gullit. And it's Gattuso. That has been slung wide. Now it's Rafinha. And the cross comes in. And that has been knocked clear. Mbappe. Pele. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lahm. Oh, that's a key interception. Rafinha. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now he's off and running. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. No luck with that dink over the top. Gullit is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vieira. He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal. Referee's given a throw. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run, and this is Hullet. Best can see things, others simply cannot. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's Rice. Quality ball. Gattuso gives no quarter whatsoever. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rice. Yamal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, that's neat. And it's Pirlo. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution for Canada. Number 20, Hullet. Number 14,
Thuram
Ibrahimovic.
has quite the
Number
footballing
6,
brain. He's almost
Rafinha.
never outsmarted.
Number 17, Yamal.
And here's
On the
Hullet.
field, Number 11,
Brilliantly cut out.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester
Number
United
13,
appear determined to
Sheshko.
play through the middle
Number
again.
7,
And guess what?
Bellingham.
It's the same
Number
result.
10, Michael.
That's really well manoeuvred. Drill. Tries a shot! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Gattuso. Bale has it out wide and in space. And it's Hullet. Looking for a runner. This looks promising. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. He's gone forward. Rice, whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Vieira has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Driving through the middle.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Rice ready to try one. That's a good ball. Bullet. At best. Lahm. Can he get on the end of this? That has not gone well. That is good alertness.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Two added minutes has been
Gattuso.
indicated.
And here's Bellingham. He's in a great position here. And that is masterful defending.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Portugal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that... It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That has been cut short. Rafinha. Shot could be a big chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yamal. Now it's Rice.
Rice is flagged offside.
Rafinha. Gullit. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. That has not gone well. Looking to play him in. And this is Ibrahimovic. Shapes to shoot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rafinha tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Gattuso. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, that real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that is out of play. And here's Rafinha. He's had a shot! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ibrahimovic. And the shot! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Lamine Yamal really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gullit absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's Gattuso. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bale. It's a good spell of possession, this. Gullit. And that has left him in a heap. Yamal. And this is Ibrahimovic. And Rafinha. 15 minutes till half-time. Aimed beyond the defence. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pepe. Nicely shaped cross. Hullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gattuso picks it up out wide. Chance for a shot! That's going to go a long way.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gone a-begging.
Bellingham. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Bellingham. And it's Hullet. Yamal. Yamal. That's very neat. Rice. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's a good chance, surely! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Bale. Cross in, looks like a good one. Gattuso. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Vieira. Portugal do have a chance to counter here.
2 added minutes has been
Well, the
indicated.
moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And now they can clear their lines. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Canada really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Rafinha, and the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are pulling clear here. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Little pass back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Ibrahimovic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Short changes him with that pass. Rafinha. Hullet. Shoots! Goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's tough in the tackle, and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly, actually, at both ends. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That pass has been well intercepted. Searching pass he's played there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yamal. Swings in across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Rafinha. Look at the space here. Oh, well played, well played. And here's Gattuso. And that's been won straight back. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nedved can see things, others simply cannot. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Gullit. Yamal. Spread neatly. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Gattuso. There's the delivery. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 2 then. That's a throw. Gullit, and that interception was most necessary. Still goalless.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Gattuso. Great ball, and he's in here. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's pulled. And another try! They just took too long getting forward.
Ibrahimovic cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Vieira. Now it's Mbappe, out to the right. Mbappe, and this is Nedved. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's had it nicked away. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's had a shot! He's scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And he's managed to get free. Bellingham. And that's another good win of the ball. And they've got rid. He's shifted it to the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's charged, surely! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to...
And Gullit! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
A case now of complete control. He's had it taken off him. Bale. And it's Nedved. There's the whistle for half-time. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Canada absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gullit, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. Bale. And it's Nedved. That's Vieira. Ferdinand. Gattuso. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Gullit. Vieira. Gullit. Rice. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And he's managed to gift it back. Rafinha. Nicely shaped ball. Bellingham. And it's Gattuso. Gattuso purring through the gears. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And claimed it back swiftly. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. Nedved. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Canada have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Bale. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Royce. Chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. So, third corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Well read, nice interception. Out towards the flank. Rice, a man never lacking in drive or determination. It's a good spell of possession, this. Passes short and sharp. And a chance! And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Yeah, to see it unfold.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter.
Can he finish? And he's there to get it away. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Gattuso has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Gattuso receives it. Big header! That's going to go a long way.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
João Cancelo. And here's Iniesta. Rafinha did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely shaped ball. Played into space out wide. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Gattuso just eases him off the ball. And it's made its way to him. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Gattuso. Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Forwards and with intent. Oh, well played. Rafinha puts a cross in. And that's the keeper's ball. João Cancelo is always looking to play quality balls. No goals as yet. Now it's Eze. Jordi Alba. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Eze. And it's Pedri. Might be... And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Eze with the short one. Eze. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looks to the other side. João Cancelo engages and forces him off the ball. He's found a way through. Now it's Gullit. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That'll be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Cancelo. More and more pressure on the ball here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And it's Bale. Now it's Gullit. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hangs, terrific header! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Incoming delivery. Ferdinand clears it away.
There will be one
That is
more
good.
added time.
Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Canada certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we are back on the way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal, oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Bale. Nice control. Great vision. Flashes it across.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Pedri. Now it's Benzema. This is De Jong. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Jordi Alba. And it's Pepe. And that is as far as they're going to go. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And it's Rice. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
The message is clear, none shall pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's had a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
A case now of complete control. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Bale. Showing great feet there. Played back towards his own goal.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Take back. They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Yamal's cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nesta. For Rice. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Bullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking tidy in position. Decent chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Corner number 3 coming up. It's a mighty effort! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Ferdinand. That is good pressure, just hounded him off. It's Ibrahimovic! He's got a goal! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's become a case of men against boys. Pedri.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Distributed tidily. Ibrahimovic. Bale. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's been given away. And the shot! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking... And he shoots! Oh, taken with style! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Ibrahimovic, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face.